Welcome to Aero Series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use this Python script to analyze US S&P index stocks. First, I will quickly go through what you will get once you run this script, and then I'll go into bit detail how you can run this script, assuming that you do not have any prior programming understanding or knowledge. Okay, so once you run this script, this is what you will get. From your choice of a script, you will see a very metadata that how many rows or number of days you got, any null and type of data. This is a very quick snapshot of the first 5 historical prices that you get and the last historical prices that you get. Once you get the data, the first thing you will see is the stock price movement in dollar term. So the price movement in your given time period for various stock in one graph, in one plot. The next thing is normalized price movement, which is basically price growth, stock price growth. Again, for your selected stock in a given time period, starting from the base 100, you will see which stock is the clear winner and how the stock moved. This is the second graph you get. And this is again the data that has been used to create the normalized graph. The next bit is risk and return analysis. So this nice data science visualization technique, scatter plot, will help you to see risk and return combination for various stock. So ideally, if you have some understanding of risk and return, you can see that there are some stock which provide higher return with the same level of risk. Fundamental analysis that will take some time once you run the script, but what you will get is data like EPS, dividend rate. Then you will get a nice graph, stock prediction using Brownian motion. So if you are familiar with Brownian motion, you know the formula, you know the concept, then you will understand this graph. It will show you the possible price movement in the future. And next, at the end, basically this is the end, where the script give you opportunity to analyze the entire index. Here you will get some data, and at the end you can again see the risk and relationship for all stock in S&P 500. Now, how to run this script? This is the input area. So if you wanted to add more stocks, all you need to do in this list, at the end, add a comma, code, ending first start and end code, and type your preferred script name. For example, Microsoft or Google or Apple. So I'm adding Apple, AAPL. Then the next input required is your start date and your end date. So once you have done that, all you need to go to cell and hit run all. The system takes it to the very end of the script. So I'm scrolling up. Ideally, you should give roughly around, depending on number of scripts you have selected and the date range you're given, 4-5 minutes. Ideally, you should give it 4-5 minutes to run through the script and get connection with Yahoo Finance and obtain the data. Okay, so let's see what we have got so far. The first 5 historical prices, just to give you a snapshot of what you have received from the system, and basically tells you the last 5 prices, so you can cross check these prices with your source data. Go to Yahoo Finance, cross check these prices, that the data you have received is the quality data. The first thing you will see is the plot of the price movement in absolute dollar term. The next bit again is a plot which is normalized price movement. If you are aware with the normalization concept for stock prices, then you will understand it's basically the stock price growth. Next is risk and return analysis. The scatter plot data science technique is very, I would say, excellent technique that help you to visualize risk and return relationship. So on x-axis you have risk in percentage, on y-axis is return percentage. So you can see which scripts are giving you higher return given that same risk levels. The next bit is fundamental analysis. usually this bit will take some time to grab data from Yahoo Finance, but anyway, once it's done, you will see no statics, that means it's done. Some tabulation of the data that we have received from Yahoo Finance. I'm sure you are familiar with EPS, dividend rate, payout, PE ratio, and all these measures. So first you get this tabulation, and then it will create a graph to give more appealing visualization. Okay, next is Brownian motion. So if you're familiar with the Brownian motion modeling, so you know that it also help you predict the future. So here this graph will show you the possible future price movement. If you are interested into detail to see various possible scenarios of future price prediction, I would suggest to check my another series, which is one click series, where you can see Monte Carlo simulation with Brownian motion in Python for various stock analysis. At the end, this script give you opportunity to analyze entire S&P stock risk and return combination, the scatter plot that we have seen here at the top. So this is for your selected stock, but what if you wanted to analyze the entire stock market? This will basically help you refine your search for your selected stock, so based on risk and return combination. So I have already provided Wikipedia link where it will grab the symbols, and then it will give you this tabulation, and at the end this scatter plot to see which stock in S&P are better in your situation. Now, one word of caution: you can select all 500 stock of S&P, because the link here will grab all the 500 companies in the S&P stock, S&P index, and here you can grab from stock number 1 to stock number 5. You can select all stock, but there is a possibility that during the stock extraction process, where the script is getting data from Yahoo, due to your internet connection, it will break somewhere. So let me show you what I mean. So I have selected all stock from 1 to 500, and I'm going to sell, and I'm hitting run all below, and here you can see static. That means the script, this Python script, is obtaining data from Yahoo Finance for these dates. Now you can see this error, key error. So why this has happened? It's because of my internet connection problem. So speed is one thing. Apart from speed, the next thing is the stability of your internet. So when it's calling data from Yahoo Finance, I don't know why, somewhere there was kind of disturbance. I don't know how to explain in internet terms, that disturbed the flow of data, and it threw an error. So in order to avoid this error, my suggestion would be to go piece by piece. So let's say starting from 1 to starting to 40, and then sell, run all below. So now you can see, please follow my arrow, that the static is now turned into a digit. That means we have obtained successfully data from Yahoo Finance, and there is no error. And here you can see some tabulation, some statistics of the data, and at the end you will see the scatter plot for all 40 stocks that we have selected above here. So here you can go from 1 to 80 or 41 to 100. It's all up to you depending on your internet connection. I hope you will enjoy this script, and if you have any questions and query, I would be more than happy to answer your questions. Please leave your comments or question in the comment section in eloquence. I will try my level best to answer these.